Kelly. I'm a creative genius behind Elephant Sandwich Social Media Management. I help businesses level up through the effective use of social media. And I didn't make a video yesterday. Yesterday, I got busy writing content, and to be completely transparent, I was a little obsessed with the Amazon Prime Day. Big Daddy and I love us some Amazon. We love it. We love it. So we have been kind of back and forth with ideas for Christmas and things we might need. And so today I'm just going to kind of take a break from some of the social media stuff and talk a little bit more about being an entrepreneur, and in particular how Amazon can help with that. What I have found is that anytime I leave my desk, I lose not only the time it takes to go from point A to point B, but I tend to wander far off the beaten path. And if that's not the plan, it can cause some problems. So a simple trip to somewhere like Office Max or Office Depot or Staples or something like that can turn into a half a day lost, because then I'm right over here by this and I should probably just go get that and whatever. So for me, it makes a little more sense to grab simple things off of Amazon and just have them deliver it in a couple of 3 days, if possible. So today I just wanted to go through and talk about some things that I've gotten for my business that I know you can probably get a deal on. Today is the last day of Prime Day. And honestly, most of the deals I've seen have ranged between, 20 and 30%. There are a few 50% off deals, but not a ton. And we weren't in the market for major electronics or anything like that. So we did, I think, well, yeah, we did get a new air fryer. We upgraded since we discovered, I got an air fryer during the pandemic, and I immediately dropped the drawer thingy on the floor and broke off the handle. So, for the better part of a year, I have been just sort of making it work without the handle. But I did know, because I use it almost daily, especially now that we're, trying to eat healthier, I use it all the time. If nothing else, because it doesn't heat up the kitchen like the oven does, but also because it's fast and it's easy. And in my mind, it's a lot less mess than a lot of other ways of cooking. So we knew that we wanted that. And we didn't get a name brand one, but we did upgrade to a larger one with the rotisserie and all that kind of stuff. And we got a pretty good deal on that. $30, $40 off. So today I'm just going to go through 5 things, and then I'm going to have just a quick scavenger hunt to kind of show you how much I rely on Amazon. So what do I want to handle? What do I want to show you first? Okay, probably the first thing that I'm going to show you is the most simple and basic, but I love the G2 pens. I like the bold, and I buy these by the case. I buy them by the carton. Blue is my color. During back to school, I will occasionally, if I can find the bold in a multi-pack, I will get colors one time during back to school. The rest of the time, we just go with blue. And I've actually found that they are less expensive on Amazon. If I kind of keep an eye on it, I can get a case of them for less than I would get them at, say, Walmart during back to school. So that is definitely something that I keep on hand. And, I just use them until they're gone. The next thing is I was an Android girl. I want you to know that I was an Android girl. I loved my Pixel phone. And then I won an iPad. A friend of mine was doing a giveaway on Facebook for Christmas year before last. I manifested that. When he said he was giving it away, I said, I'm going to win that. And I just kept saying, I'm going to win that. And then on Christmas Day, I said, I better go check on Facebook to make sure that I won that iPad. And I won that iPad. I won it. And so I won a small iPad. And this year I traded it in and I got the big honkin' daddy pro gymongous iPad because I loved it. It was an extension of my arm. I use it for work and play and reading and apps and drawing and all the things. I really have fallen in love with this. Now, I did not get this on Amazon. However, I got this at the Apple store. However, I did get my Apple Pencil. I got the version, the first gen for my old iPad, and then I got this second gen. I had to, of course, Apple's not going to let the Pencil work with two different versions. So I had to get the new one. And I did get that on Amazon, and I think that was delivered in 24 hours. I'm almost positive it was. And so I use that all the time for work. I have found that for travel, rather than bringing a laptop, I go ahead and take the iPad, and I'll show you the other thing that I use. I love the Pencil for that. But what I have found is that some of the apps, especially the one where I design, no, it's not that. The graphics work fine on the iPad. It's when I have to put in a lot of text that becomes a problem. So I'll show you my solution for that. I have found that the Apple Pencil doesn't work as well as I want it to for large amounts of text. I'm sure I'm not using it right. I will also say MEKQ. That's who I buy the little tips for the Apple Pencil, rather than buying them from Apple. And these are really affordable. I feel quite certain that you can find a deal on these or something much like them. So and because I use the Pencil so much, I really do need to replace it from time to time. Let's see, what number are we on? Are we on number 4? I think we're on number 4. I love these power banks for travel. And this one specifically I chose because it will work with my iPad, because Apple is not going to let you have the USB anymore. That's way too common. So I had to find one that would work with the iPad chargy thing and regular USB, because I have a USB for my phone, but the iPad has the other, I think it's the C nozzle. That's not the right word. Nozzle is not the word we're looking for, but you know what I'm talking about, the innie. So, love these. Take them with me everywhere, especially sometimes in hotel rooms, the plugs aren't in great places, or especially if a flight is delayed, plugs can become a hot commodity. And so having a battery pack can save you if you're stuck in an airport for an extra 4 to 6 hours, which happens more than you would think. And then this last thing that I was going to show you, it's a keyboard for my iPad. It's a Bluetooth keyboard. This is not an Apple brand. This is, this is your Jellycomb, the well-known electronics manufacturer, Jellycomb. But the thing is, it works just fine. I have a stand. My iPad has a stand. And so, I can Bluetooth it up, type up my posts, send them out, and not have to worry with the little tiny keyboard that it doesn't. I'm not good on the Apple keyboard. So I use this. it's a little bit heavy. And so what I will tell you is that when I travel, I tend to put this in my suitcase and check the bag, because I'm just going to use it in the hotel room. I'm fine with just using the iPad on the plane or in the airport. But if I'm going to do, daily posts, then I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of my suitcase. So those are my 5 things: my pen, my Apple Pencil and the little tips, the battery pack, the keyboard. Am I forgetting something? I think that's it. I think those are my 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I'm going to see how many things on or around my desk I can locate that I got from Amazon, just for fun. Okay. It's a pretty safe bet. Well, okay. I know for a fact this was actually a gift, but I know for a fact it came from Amazon because it came from my gift list. I also think that this little elephant succulent planter, I'm pretty sure that came, again, that was a gift. Charger for the iPhone, absolutely Amazon. The stuff that I showed you, my pens, my battery pack, that's from Amazon. Here is a travel notebook that I use from Amazon. File folders are probably from Amazon. Apple cider gummies from Amazon. A knife, that's a set that Steve got on Amazon because I ate an apple. Here are some crafting supplies. These are, I'm going to make tassels for my purse because I'm a crafty girl. And these are the little lobster clip things that I got on Amazon. Okay. Daily vitamins, Amazon. Steve gets all of our supplements on Amazon. I see over there I got about 1 million scrunchies. Some are on my desk. Those came from Amazon. I found an old iPod that I wanted to use when I travel. This is especially nice when you have audio books. I don't want audio books and stuff like that on my phone because I live in terror that I'm going to run out of power. I have lost a phone while traveling, and you don't know how dependent you are on a telephone until you do not have one. And so I always kind of like to protect the battery on my phone. And so I use old school iPod where you plug in the headphones, the whole thing. But when I found this, because it's an oldie, I needed the cord, which I did not have. Amazon. Oh, here we go. This is I can use it for my phone or my iPad. It's a stand, raises up and down angles. Used that during Zoom time. The actual camera. Oh, I forgot one of my 5 things. I knew I was forgetting something. The stuff for my studio. I have an arm lamp with a lot of different, it's an LED lamp and there's 5 different settings. It has an arm which I can move up and down as opposed to a ring light. I kind of use this when it's not light outside. I have my camera, which is I don't remember what the brand is on that, but that came from Amazon. This was my 5th thing. I forgot. It's my toner mic. I know that I have talked before about my setup for doing video. I'm sure my camera was about $30. I know that my mic was about $30, and it just improved the quality of the picture and the sound. It just elevated it a little bit. The camera in particular on the computer just was not good. It was really grainy. And while from time to time I have some struggles the with the color and what tends to, it's a little bit off. Sometimes I get a gold color occasionally. It is much better than the camera on my computer. So these two items have been really valuable. I use them almost daily. You know, really and truly, I could go through my whole bedroom and show you about a million things. Um, from clothing to, I just put new sheets on that Steve bought, our bedding. Um, we got our mattress from Amazon. The curtains, I feel quite sure came from Amazon. I know that our towels came from Amazon. You know, I mean, it just goes on and on and on. When I am, sometimes I, will order some groceries. I don't buy a lot of my groceries, but bulk items. I just got 4 pounds of Amazon Select coffee to make cold brew with. Oh my gosh, my cold brew thing. It looks like a giant mason jar, but it has a liner inside that you put the coffee in and then you cold brew it in the fridge. Love it. Love it. Love it. So there really are some great things for the convenience. Um, Sometimes you have to watch the prices. I have found that groceries tend to be a little bit high, but I'm a pretty thrifty grocery store shopper, and so I will order things that I need like this afternoon that I don't want to go get, or if I'm in a time crunch, I will have some things delivered. There was a time when something was going on with my mom. I think Steve and I were headed out of town somewhere, and I didn't want to leave her because she won't fix real food when we're not here. And so I wanted to make sure she had, some frozen dinners and some crackers and that kind of stuff. And so I just put in a quick order there. So there are lots of goodies to be had. I'm trying to think of what we have ordered. I've ordered some things for Christmas. We got the air fryer, we got the sheets. I ordered some things. My mom had a little list of things that she wanted. I found, is there something else? Just little this and that kind of things. I had, other than the air fryer, really didn't have a big, long list of stuff. I have gone down the rabbit hole a couple of times looking at things and then decided I don't want to go full bore. But um, thinking about how to streamline what you're doing, how to do it more efficiently, and how to be prepared for pretty much anything. Um, Having those little convenience items, things like the battery pack, or extra phone chargers, those kinds of things can be invaluable, especially when you are out of your office, to be able to continue to work or to make things work. I have found that it's very difficult to do my job from my phone, because I do so much typing and I am a terrible texter. I am a one thumb texter. So typing a lot of information on my phone is a nightmare. That is not something I can do, which is one of the reasons why I have the big Mama Jamma iPad, and I literally carry a big Mama Jamma purse so that I can have that with me, because it just, for me, this is a great tool for the people who can use it and use it efficiently. I don't use it that well. So I Hope that's helpful to you. Let me know what you have found on Amazon. What did you get during Prime Day? Or is that just something you skim? Let me know. I will be back tomorrow with another video. We'll be talking about something social media related. I probably am going to tell you about how I got, I don't know, how many posts did I get written and prepared? If it's 6 clients for 7 days, 7 times 6, 36 and 6. You know how many that is. This is why I'm not an accountant. I can't do math on the run. Okay. I got a week's worth of content written for 6 clients in about between 3 and 4 hours yesterday. And that is cooking with gas. And so I think tomorrow I'll tell you about how I did that. Thanks so much. Love you all. If there's anything I can help you with, never hesitate to reach out. I'm here for you. Thanks so much. You have a great